haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Okay? Just keep on the air here. This is Mr. Gleek. Yeah, man. It's it's serious. Something serious is going on. Okay? Now, we just had a plane crash over there in Washington. Two planes collided. Okay? That was horrific. That's crazy. Now, yesterday evening, last night, we had another plane crash. It was a medical jet crashed in Philadelphia, Brotherly Love State. That's crazy. Now, on that flight, one of those planes, the medical plane would crash yesterday in Philadelphia. It was like six passengers on that flight, a medical crew plus a patient and a mother. Wow, that is so sad. Our prayer goes out to the families, friends who was on board that medical jet. A moment of silence for them. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to the story. A medical jet crashed in Philadelphia. Six passengers on board, including a mother and a little girl. It's heartbroken to say anything on this or upon this because a child was hurt. And every time a child get hurt in any incident, it is heartbreaking, especially if you are a parent. Okay? But the plane just took off, and about 42 seconds, it started having problems. And it crashed into a nearby parking lot. Now, most likely, when it's like that, the pilot tries to find the nearest, safest area to land a plane. We see it in the movies. I never saw it in real life, but that's what happens in the movies, and it makes pretty, good sense. And it was a vacant parking lot, so they try. I know that maybe they tried to make a safe landing there, but due to the conditions, the weather was bad too. A little rain was going on. It's beyond the control. You know, they just crashed, and it was a neighborhood. It's a residential neighborhood at that. So not just only the people in the medical jet got hurt, people on the ground. It's a residential neighborhood, so we know there's residential. There are businesses there, people working, people on the streets catching a city bus, people drive the vehicles. So it was a, a horrific scene for those who was around the area. Like I said, it's so sad for something like this to happen. And that young child, she was just here for medical treatment at the Shriners Hospital. And the surgery went well. She was here for a transplant. It went well, successful. Child's Hospital, they did their job, did it well, and you know the girl and her mother time to go home now and celebrate with their family members at home because of the success of the surgery. That was life threatening to this child. As we know, the Toronto Hospital does that worldwide. That's why it's good to donate to the Toronto Hospital, because they do a lot of good deed for any and everybody. Don't care who you are, where you are. They fly you in and fly you out. That's what's happening with this case. This family is being fly back to Tijuana, Mexico. But they had a pit. You're gonna leave straight from Philly straight to Tijuana. Gotta be a pit stop somewhere. But a pit stop was at Springfield, Missouri. From there, they'd be heading to Tijuana, Mexico. As we know, many family and friends would be there at the airport waiting for their loved one reaching back home who had a life-threatening illness. Now it's over. Now this little child could see a fruitful life. But tragedy happened. Malfunction on the plane. 42 seconds after takeoff. Man, that is hard. That is hard. That is hard. That is very hard to deal with. Like I say, my prayer goes out to the families, to the patient families, the crew. Man. Well, according to FAA, it was a lead jet. Now, lead jets are pretty much what the medical field use to transport patients because it is fast. It's a smooth ride. It's not no little rinkety dink aircraft. And the company that they used them frequently. They're highly trained, highly experienced pilots. So for this accident to happen, it had to be mechanical. It had to be mechanical problems. Okay? And not only saying that the plane crashed and the crew and the passengers are hurt. Now we can look at the people on the ground that hurt. Now, imagine you sitting down on the bus stop at the park and you see a plane coming down. Now you're trying to run for dear life on the ground, trying to get out of the way because we know there will be debris flying everywhere. Wow. Imagine the people on the ground. And when this airplane hit the ground, as we know, a ball of fire, shrapnel going everywhere. So now we're looking at not just the six passengers on board on the lead jet, people on the ground, hundreds of people getting hurt, countless lives gone, homes are damaged, business are damaged, your vehicles parked on your driveways, side of the road, wherever you park. As we know, in Philadelphia, a lot of areas they use the style problems. They don't have a vehicle to get back and forth to work. Mm. The car lending company want their money. They have no sympathy for you. This is a cold world we're living in. This world is cold. Okay. Now, what you supposed to do? Your vehicle gone because of a tragedy what the world don't know about. But yet your car insurance company don't care. They want insurance money. The loan company want their money. You can't get to work because your vehicle get damaged in a plane crash. That is sad. So a lot of family, a lot of people will be hurt from this accident. What happened, man? Even though some people might not have homeowners insurance, rental insurance, they can't replace. They on their own. Wow, that's serious. In a situation like this, you need people to start to help out. Like, help with the local Red Cross because it costs a lot of things to rebuild this community. Fuel jet is some serious jet for. I mean, fuel for jet burn fast and it's hot. Okay, people in the area can need clothes, food, money. Let's try to find a way how we could help. Every dollar counts. Okay, let's just like say, well, hey, I'm unemployed. I don't have a job. Red Cross in your area, and you could donate canned goods, non-perishable food. They're gonna need it because they can't work. Their homes are destroyed. They're gonna need food and clothing. Send some. Everybody can need help. Now, that's not the key. Assuring nobody. The key is to help those who need help right now. Okay, man. Looking at this now, right here. This is a very, very busy area. People with their ring cameras and their phones. This is humongous area. Massive fireball. So, for instance, if when that plane crashed, say the debris shoot basically 3 football field wide. That means it touched a lot of people, a lot of businesses, a lot of homes. And this is a serious tragedy. First responders out there trying to do their best, trying to keep the community calm, trying to help those who are homeless right now, trying to help those who got hurt. Numerous hospitals involved to transport people from the accident area to the hospitals. So there are many of people who are impacted from this crash. Okay, as we know, this impact caused a massive fireball. Massive. A child is in there. Man, that's crazy. Wow. It's hard. It's hard just talking about this. It's hard. It's hard. Look at this neighborhood. Wow. There are So many cars down there, vehicles, trucks, they're on fire. Those people need help also. Wow. This investigation will go on for years. Uh, they don't happen overnight when a plane crash because there's many things they have to do. They have to find every debris, no matter how big or small. They gotta get it together, try to piece the plane back together, and determine what caused this accident. Because every debris is important. Every debris is important. So by saying that, if you see a piece of debris in your backyard, front yard, on top of your house, wherever, leave it alone. Call the authorities. Don't mess with it because you don't want to destroy evidence. So that's how serious this thing is for the plane crash. Every little thing matters. Like I said, this is the second one we had for the year. We just had one in Washington, or where passenger plane hit uh military helicopter, and that was crazy. It was not some people, President elect say some unpleasant things about that crash. I know you have a helicopter. That's what you say. I want to know how you know how it runs, how it pick up, how it stops. You know that. You're not an experienced pilot. So you don't start pointing the finger that because of DEI hiring the wrong people, because that happened. Come on, President elect. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. Okay? Now, what you gonna say about this? This guy. But guess what? Now we need to see the pilots. That's not. No, stop, stop. That's not important. What I'm about to say. What I was about to say. But yes, I'll say it. We need to see the pilots. The picture of the pilots of boat crashes. Who's in the military helicopter, the passenger jet, passenger plane, and the lead jet. Okay? And look at their ethnicity and see if the president elect, the president of the United States, if his word hold water. Okay? Now, don't forget that the transportation head honcho just got fired by the new president. They already start cutting back on air traffic controllers. Wow. Wow. That's the new administration doing this now, not the old one. So we can't say, hey, this is the outgoing president problem. He sees the cost of this. This is for the new administration. That is not good. Looking for the new administration. Cutting back on traffic controllers, firing their boss. So who you putting there? Your buddy? Your friend? Your cousin? Your family member? Okay, whatever. But now look what happened. 1 week in office, I said a week and a half now, two plane crash. Let's don't point the finger. I'm not pointing the finger. That's why I'm disappointed in what the president said about the crash in Washington. Okay? He is too intelligent for that. He's a bigger guy than that. I don't care if the pilots were African descent, Latin, or someone of color. Shouldn't be said. Now, once you get the picture of all these pilots, what you can say now? This wasn't people who you said who you thought it were. You know, come on now. Let's make this work. Let's get back to new plane crash. This morning, I know for those who just tuning in, okay, we are talking about the latest plane crash in Philadelphia. Okay, they had a medical jet that crashed into Philadelphia parking lot yesterday night after 6 p.m. They had six passengers, four crew members, mother and a daughter. The daughter was here for a medical transplant. Okay? Now, the patient and mother was from Mexico. They was heading back home. The transplant was successful at the Shriner Hospital. Okay, breaking news. Wow. Let me see here. Okay. Now let's get back to this. Okay. This was a medical jet heading back to Mexico, Tijuana. Okay? At a pit stop in Springfield, Missouri. Like I was saying, I hope that it don't be nothing come up again, like the last crash what happened a few days ago. People starting to make joke and point the fingers at the staff members, say that they're inexperienced, and that's for hiring or including DEI in your program. Okay? So, this breaking news here, man, is tragedy going on. The people in Northeast Philadelphia, I know they had a rough night. They all had a rough morning because of the tragedy that happened in their neighborhood. Like I say, people, find a way, find some way to help out. Reach out to your local Red Cross. See how we as a community, the world, could send something to help with these families. Okay? Let's show the world and let's show those people who believe this, that, and the third. No. We can stand together as humans and make this happen. Don't call it what creed or ethnicity. stand together as humans, help out. That's the name of the game. Okay, that's crazy, man. You have tragedy. You have people of such high authorities in the world making joke at things like this. I was shocked when I hear some of the comments. I was shocked. Like, they clowning. Come on, man. Anyway, I'll come back and touch base on this later. Get some more insight on what's going on through the day about the crash in Philadelphia to see how the families are coping with the disaster. It could be a long recovery. Long recovery. My heart goes out to each and every one who are involved. My heart goes out to their families, their friends, their loved ones. Wow. Anyway, this is Mr. Gleek tuning out from Cartman Avenue, Philadelphia. Mm. Let's give another moment of silence for those families. Okay, this is Mr. Gleek. This is Mr. Gleek. Tune it out for now. We will get back. And that's how it goes. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free. Touch the thumbs up. Bang, bang, bang. You feel me? Give us a subscription. Yeah. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Good, bad, or indifference. Just tell how you feel about the segment. Who cares? You can do this. All right. This is Mr. B coming at you. Peace out for now. How you do it?